Number 8.
Kyle is no stranger to paranormal activities. For years, he's documented unexplained sounds and possible paranormal activity inside his home. But this year began quietly, almost too quietly. That changed when he started hearing children giggling, first from the attic, then from the basement. Now, whatever is inside the house appears to have moved again, this time to the utility room in his garage. Kyle says he's been hearing loud bangs, lights flicker without warning, and whenever the noise suddenly stops, he feels the need to check it. So he does, and this is what he keeps finding. Watch closely.
What the hell? Oh shit. It's a... That was up there. So was this. What the, I mean, there's no animal in here. I'm scared out of my mind. I was in the kitchen. I just started hearing the craziest commotion out here in the garage, and this is the result. There's no raccoon in here or anything. I mean, there's nothing that could have done this.
Each time Kyle opens the door, the room is in disarray, objects scattered, items knocked over, but no one is there. At first, he considered the possibility of an animal, but that theory quickly falls apart. What kind of animal could cause that much damage? Reach that high and leave behind no physical trace? And animals don't typically interfere with electricity, so why is the light flickering? Until Kyle shares more footage and confirms whether this unexplained activity spreads further through the house. This case of possible paranormal disturbance remains unsolved.
Number 7.
Back in 2022 on Christmas Eve, Bailey Page returned to her childhood home to spend the holidays with her family. It's a house filled with warm memories, a place she has always considered safe. Late that night, long after everyone had gone to bed, her father was sitting alone in the living room. The Christmas tree lights were still glowing in the dark. For no particular reason, he decided to take a photo of the tree with his phone. Moments later, he headed upstairs to sleep. Weeks passed. The image remained untouched in his camera roll. Until one day, Bailey's stepmother was scrolling through his photos and noticed something disturbing.
So this was the image that my dad had taken. Prepare yourself for a jump scare, but this is nobody that I know.
Near the Christmas tree, partially hidden in the shadows, a figure can be seen. Bailey's father insists he was the only person downstairs that night. No one else was awake. No one else was home in that part of the house. So who or what is standing there? The family has no explanation. But what makes this creepy footage even more unsettling is what Bailey's stepmother reveals next.
This is nobody that we know from our past. It's neither of my grandpas. But I will say that my stepmom said that the figure does resemble the man that she had seen standing behind my dad.
Months before Christmas, she says she woke up one night and thought she saw a tall man standing behind Bailey's father. When she blinked, the figure was gone. She convinced herself it was just her imagination, a trick of the light, until she saw the photo taken on Christmas Eve. She immediately recognized the same dark silhouette. Disturbed by what they might be dealing with, the family began to question whether their home was experiencing paranormal activity. They even sent the image to several paranormal experts for analysis. One medium reportedly claimed to feel strong negative energy connected to the figure. But no one has been able to explain it. Was it simply a shadow caught at the perfect angle? A lighting anomaly? Or did Bailey's father unknowingly capture something paranormal in his own?
Number 6.
This chilling footage was captured by a family security camera. But after reviewing the video, the mother says everything she thought she knew about her home changed. For months, she had experienced strange noises, unexplained movements, that quiet feeling of being watched. At the time, she dismissed it all as coincidence. Now, she's not so sure. Watch closely. In the video, the babysitter steps away for just a moment after noticing food burning in the kitchen. During that brief window, the child begins walking toward the front door. Then something unsettling happens. The child suddenly stops, turns around, and softly says, "B?" Almost immediately after the child speaks, the door slams shut. Not slowly, not from a draft. It closes firmly, as if someone deliberately pushed it. The moment has sparked debate across the paranormal community. Some believe this is a ghost caught on camera, possibly the child's late father intervening to prevent danger. Many cultures hold the belief that loved ones who pass suddenly can return, briefly, to protect their children in moments of immediate threat. Others strongly reject that idea. Instead, they suggest this could be a guardian angel, a protective presence appearing in a form familiar enough to get the child's attention. Whatever the explanation, the mother says she now rethinks every unexplained sound, every shadow, every uneasy feeling inside the house. Because after watching this scary video, one thing feels certain: something was there. And for now, it doesn't seem to mean harm. At least not to the child.
Number 5.
Over on a TikTok account called Callie Lau, a video uploaded in 2020 captured something that many viewers still can't explain. Just after 9 p.m., a home security camera records a young girl walking toward her front door. Nothing seems unusual at first, but what happens next has made this clip one of the more disturbing pieces of paranormal footage circulating online.
Because it's not fully dark yet.
Seconds after she steps inside and out of frame, something appears in the distance. A dark human-shaped figure slowly emerges from the yard. It moves carefully, deliberately. The figure creeps closer to the house, then stops directly in front of the door. For several long seconds, it simply stands there, staring. There are no visible facial features, no clear movement beyond its slow approach. Just a silent presence caught on camera. The girl is already safely inside. But whatever was outside that night has never been identified, and it hasn't been seen again.
Number 4.
A young woman says she's been hearing strange noises inside her house late at night. Soft footsteps, faint movement, sounds that don't seem to belong there. Every time she gets up to check, she finds nothing. No open doors, no broken windows, no sign of anyone inside. This unsettling pattern continues for weeks. Then one night the noises return, but this time they're coming from outside. She grabs her phone, starts recording, and slowly walks toward the source of the sound.
If you see another person that looks identical to you, run away and hide.
As she carefully approaches her open garage door, her camera captures something disturbing. Peeking from behind a tree just beyond her property, a face, pale, still, watching. There's no visible body, just a head partially exposed from behind the tree. The moment she sees it, she panics and runs back inside. Later, she claims this could be paranormal activity, some kind of unexplained presence caught on camera. But if that's true, where is the rest of it? And what exactly was standing in her yard that night?
Number 3.
A CCTV camera inside the York Dungeon gift shop captures something the staff still can't explain. At first, everything looks completely normal. The shelves are stocked. The room is empty. Nothing in frame moves. No shadows, no strange reflections, nothing. And then, out of nowhere, several bottles suddenly slide forward and drop right off the shelf. No one touches them. No one walks past. They just move and fall. And what makes this even more unsettling is where it happens. This is the York Dungeon, right in the historic city of York, a place with centuries of documented suffering, executions, imprisonment, public punishment. The whole attraction is built around that darker past. Torture, plague outbreaks, fear. It's entertainment now. But back then, it was real. And a lot of people who follow paranormal investigations believe places like this can hold on to emotional residue. Not always as a full-body ghost caught on camera. Sometimes it's smaller than that. Little disturbances, objects shifting, unexplained movement, the kind of thing you can brush off once until it starts happening again. After the clip was shared, one comment really stood out. A viewer who claimed they worked there said the York Dungeon has always been haunted, and that during late cleaning shifts, you could actually feel something in the building. And that's what makes footage like this harder to ignore. Because if it was just unstable shelving, it wouldn't feel like this. Not in a place where visitors constantly report creepy encounters. So what do you think? Was it just gravity and coincidence? Or did that CCTV camera catch a real moment of paranormal activity in a building that never really stopped being haunted?
Number 2.
A man says he's been waking up almost every morning to find his house slightly rearranged. Chairs shifted, items knocked off tables, small objects scattered across the floor, like someone had been moving through the room in the dark. At first, he blames the obvious. He has a cat, and cats knock things over. But according to him, he's owned the cat for years, and it's never done anything like this. And he also claims that whenever the noises start and he opens his eyes, the cat is right beside him. One morning, after hearing the same movement again, he grabs his phone. This time, he says he wants proof, especially for his girlfriend who doesn't fully believe him. And this is what the camera catches.
Ini adalah cara kusir. Ini akan dimulia. Ini sih bukan jalan. Io metto nada de color. È inutile. E acá, non teniamo.
After he posts the footage, a lot of viewers focus on something else in the room. A few strange items sitting on a table. He mentions he got them recently. That's when the comments shift to a familiar paranormal theory, that certain second-hand items, antiques, artifacts, even estate sale finds, can sometimes come with a history you don't know about. Some investigators call it residual energy. Others call it an attachment. Of course, there's no way to confirm that from a short video. But it leaves him with a question. If those objects are connected to what's happening, does getting rid of them stop it? Or does it mean whatever followed him home is already settled in? What do you think?
Number 1.
Could be. The Watts family home in Colorado is often described as one of the most disturbing real-life cases ever caught on police body cam footage. Every piece of alleged paranormal activity comes directly from official police video. Shanann Watts and her daughters, Bella and Celeste, lost their lives under tragic circumstances at the hands of Chris Watts. The details of the crime are deeply unsettling and widely documented. If you're unfamiliar with the case, a simple search will provide the full background. In this footage, 2 K-9 officers enter the house to investigate the family's sudden disappearance. At this point, the tragic outcome was not yet confirmed. What you're about to see is authentic body cam footage recorded by law enforcement. Shortly after stepping inside the home, something unusual appears on the staircase. Some viewers believe the footage shows a small, childlike figure moving down the stairs. Others suggest it could be nothing more than a video glitch. But that's not the only strange moment. As the officers continue their paranormal investigation of the home, the body cam captures several unexplained EVP-like sounds, clear, distinct, and difficult to explain.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Taking it out. That's interesting.
So there's your attic access right there. So there's your attic access right there.